Bonjour. So today we are coming to you from St. Michael's Mountain, or in French it's
Mont Saint-Michel.
And so this is a small fortified island off the coast of France near Normandy. It's an ancient medieval fortified island. There's about 50 permanent inhabitants here, but judging by the amount of tourists that we've seen so far, that population goes up significantly during the day, at least. So it's a beautiful little island, really awesome to explore, medieval architecture and lots of things to see and do. Unfortunately, Raluca's jandals just broke. Typical timing when you're on holiday. So I'm going to take a chance to send some postcards off to loved ones. So hopefully they all make it. So as you'd probably expect, it's a pretty expensive little island. We found water for some 500 ml bottle of water for €5. It's pretty expensive, but a little further up we found another little shop that sold 1 litre for $2.50, so it pays to shop around. So you can see just up behind me here some medieval ingenuity. It's a lift that they would have used to take stuff up to the monastery, and then behind me you can also see the modern equivalent that goes up on cables there. Pretty awesome how similar the modern equivalent is to the ancient version. Okay, so to get to the monastery on top of the island, you need to pay €10 for a ticket and walk a bunch of stairs, it looks like. So just pay for my ticket, and I am on my way up now. Here's the first set. And the view up top is pretty amazing. I wanna leave it all behind. I'm not sure how clear you can see it on camera, but way off in the distance you can see some haze, which is from the heat they were experiencing at the moment. So at the moment it's about 41 degrees. Just let me know. Sunny Indonesia, don't say no. Sipping on tequila, anything you wanna see, be there in a heartbeat. Just say the words and we can go. We've got just one life, baby, so live it up, take it one day at a time. Keep it shining like the stars we see above. I wanted to be here by my side. I drop you for love. So something I learned when I was at Sagrada Familia was that the medieval design of the cathedrals had an internal layout similar to that of the Christian cross, and so that is no different here. So you can see the length of the cross goes from the main entrance where I came in through to the altar at the other end, and then the two sides there. to there, left to right. Makes a lot of sense, I guess. It's amazing how such an old building is able to keep you so cool. So outside, like I was saying, it's about 41 degrees. Inside here, it must be low 20s, easy, really cool. There's no air conditioning to speak of, and it is just quite a welcome relief from being outside. Very nice.
Get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my...
So earlier I showed you the medieval style lift that they would have used to bring goods up to the monastery, and this is the wheel with the rope and chain attached, which they would have used to pull it up. So you get pretty good access into the monastery, but there are so many little doors and sets of stairs and things like that that you don't get to go down. Feels a bit like being on Indiana Jones or The Return of the Mummy or something. And you can just imagine that there'd be all sorts of crazy things down there, I'm sure. There are some tours where you can go down and see old torture chambers and prisons and things like that, but it's sort of crazy tourist prices to go and do that, so I think we're going to leave that for today and just enjoy what we have been able to see so far.
Take you there, back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there, like it was the first time? Do you remember? Can I take you there?
And there we have it, back to the main entrance and of course the gift shop. So we are just outside an Airbnb that is on the island. I'll put the link in the description below. Pretty hefty price, you're looking at around about 490 New Zealand dollars. That is if you can get the room, because having a look at the dates, it's booked out for at least the next few months. So you might be lucky to get one or two nights in between that time. This is the cute little door that you would go in. Raluca, can you stand next to it just so you can see how small the door is? So even though the island is pretty small, some of the places actually do manage to still squeeze in a nice little garden, which is quite cool to see. So if you're looking to eat on the island, here is a menu so you can check out some of the prices. So quite a nice looking little restaurant. You're looking at an average of about 25 euros for a main and about 9.80 for a dessert. Probably pretty nice, but might be a better option to bring some food with you depending on your budget.
Bonjour or bonsoir. We just finished our tour at Mont Saint-Michel. It was one day, a very hot day that we spent there. In my in my imagination was that I can also swim nearby because it's surrounded by the sea. But apparently it's forbidden to swim there. So if you
apparently there's an undercurrent as well as sand which can that moves underneath under the water and suck you under. So not a good place to swim.
Yeah.
But we did stop off at a swimming pool on the way back.
Yeah, we had to because we would not exist anymore to make this video if we wouldn't have stopped in that swimming pool.
So awesome place to visit. Super touristy, but still really great. There's so much feeling that you get there from the medieval time and the little streets and everything. Fantastic, great place to visit.
Yeah, so if you have the opportunity to be around, go and check out this nice place. It's totally worth it. Even though it's 40 degrees outside, it was still worth it.
And now wish us luck because I'm driving on the right hand side of the road or the left hand side of the car for the first time. So we'll see how we get home.
Wish us luck, yeah. Bye.
See you later.